round two in the Thompson-Stevenson debate, at 10.
Portions of the following live telecast have been pre-recorded.
Live from Hollywood, The Tonight Show, starring Johnny Carson. The 24th anniversary. This is Ed McMahon along with Doc Severinsen and the NBC Orchestra inviting you to join Johnny and an all-new collection of favorite funny moments featuring Diane Cannon, Tim Conway, Billy Crystal, David Letterman, Bette Midler, Joe Piscopo, Sybil Shepherd, Robin Williams, Judge Wapner. And in-person performances by comedians Jerry Seinfeld and Roseanne Barr. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's Johnny.
Thank you, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Come on now. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Look, but take it easy. That is not a shower curtain, and I'm not Bobby Ewing. What a nice reception. We thank you for coming on our 24th anniversary, and sorry, obviously you folks forgot it said black tie on the ticket. Want to bring in the classy group? No. This is our 24th anniversary. We are in what they call on the networks prime time. Now, the show is actually for you people who are too old for Punky Brewster, but not quite ready for the new Lucy show. So you're right in there somewhere. And because we're on at an earlier hour, most of you tonight are probably watching me from your den or your living room, so it should be a little easier to hold your attention tonight. Competition in the bedroom is rough.
Yeah.
You might be happy to know we are burying tonight's show in a time capsule. And thousands of years from now, archaeologists will probably exhume it and try to figure it out. And of course, if they can't, Michael Jackson will be around to explain it to them. You know, I sometimes wonder about Michael and his oxygen chamber. I don't think Michael has his seatback tray in the upright position. Anyway, we started in New York in 1962, which is probably the greatest city in the world, New York City. Let's be honest, New York has a pulse. Something goes on every minute there, most of it unsolved. And now we come to you from the exciting community of Burbank, California. Doesn't have the frantic activity that New York City has. For example, over in the post office here, they have a photo in Burbank of a fugitive who's a serial jaywalker. We throw in a mild one just once in a while. 24 years ago, we worked for RCA. Now I work for General Electric. Difference is now when I go to a network vice president, he can fix my toaster. Now, I don't say this out of any egotism, but since 1962, I've probably discovered literally hundreds of comedians who are now hosting literally hundreds of their own talk shows. Now, it sounds awful to say I'm famous. I am famous, but not for The Tonight Show. is for putting 3 other people on the show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous. 24 years.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first show?
Sure do.
In 24 years, do you know that I have probably said to Bob Hope 860 times, Bob, you want to set up this clip with Brooke Shields? Anniversary shows, let's be honest, are getting a little, I think, common in our business. Next week there's a special they're doing where Vanna White turns over her 10,000th letter. There's so many things that have happened, you can't think of them all, but in 1962, if you think about it, Geraldo Rivera was a little boy digging in a sandbox. He found nothing then, he finds nothing now. Television is a very easy medium to pick on, and the critics do. But I think television happens to be a great medium. What would we do without television? It'd be tough. Americans would have to learn to read. Oh. Can't have that. I see. Well, television is a great communicator. Went from Father Knows Best to Reagan Knows Better in only 25 years. Now, there are a lot of talk shows on daytime. You know, there's a big brouhaha between Phil Donahue and Oprah Winfrey, who just started her show. Now, I understand that Phil and Oprah have agreed to a swap of captured guests. Phil is going to release Unharmed, Oprah's transvestite with a binge eating disorder, if Oprah will turn over Phil's compulsive shopper who claims she saw a UFO. So it should be a nice snap. What else really happened? Just some, I guess Zsa Zsa getting married was a big event of this year. What was the eighth time Zsa Zsa got married? Zsa Zsa is a lovely lady, but she has walked down more aisles than the taco vendor at Dodger Stadium. You know, if we do this another 24 years, we'll be 85. We can go out and double date with George Burns. There are a couple of silly items in the news I want to call to your attention. You may remember it last week. There was an incident at Disneyland concerning Minnie Mouse. It seems that some crazy guy went and fondled Minnie Mouse, which is an actual person dressed in a costume. And today at Disney World in Florida, a mother claims that Mickey Mouse roughed up her son because the kid apparently grabbed Mickey's tail. It's getting wild. Today, a couple of elderly tourists were mooned by Dopey. One little, what time is it? Got another minute? Okay. I want to go too long because we got a lot of great stuff to show you, but you may know that the Senate has approved increasing the speed limit nationally to 65 in rural areas. Californians are against the new law because they're afraid if they have to slow down to 65, their cars are going to stall out. If you show me another state that drives 65 miles an hour through a salad bar, and I'll... Anyway, I thank you for coming. We got some marvelous people on the show, some real funny things I think you'll enjoy tonight. So don't go away. We're going to do a commercial, give you a chance to get into a tuxedo at home, and we'll be right back. Thanks very much. Thank you. Thank you all.
Brought to you by Chrysler Plymouth. We're working together to be the best.